new visitors arrive at our Cayman's pool. The livestock of Los Llanos also suffer from the drought. There's little shade, hardly any water, and scarce pasture. The scrawny cows try to survive around the last remaining pools. The caimans don't see them as prey, but some of them die near the water, and others make the most of that gift. For the turkey vultures, the drought is a period of plenty. Trying to survive the summer, our protagonist watches the water level recede day by day. If it doesn't rain soon, she too will be forced to leave the pool and head out towards almost certain death. Returning to Australia, we find our saltwater crocodile stalking possible prey. Early in the morning, it's common to see wallabies approach the water to drink and eat the tempting grass on the riverbank. They're not very big, but like all mammals, they're a very nutritious kind of prey that crocodiles rarely come across. He finally spots a quarry. With the greatest of stealth, our crocodile approaches the wallaby from underwater. He comes closer and closer, but suddenly, something stops him in his tracks. Another crocodile is stalking the same prey. And he's not only in a better position to catch the wallaby, he's also quite a bit larger and stronger than the newcomer. The little wallaby doesn't realize that death is lurking so close by under the water. Our saltwater crocodile moves away from the spot. He knows the dice have already been cast. The enormous crocodile has caught the wallaby. When they hear the noisy splashing, other crocodiles slide into the water in hopes of snatching the remains of the feast. As our protagonist swims away, the croc violently shakes his head and rips the wallaby apart. A ton of weight spread out over 8 meters allows him to swallow half his prey in one gulp. Faced with such competition, there's little our crocodile can do. He determinedly keeps swimming upriver, spurred on by growing hunger, and disappears into the Australian night in search of a new home. Back in Los Llanos, the last pools start to disappear. The animals flee from the heat, seeking refuge in those pits and sloughs that still hold a little water and in the scant shade on the savanna. The corpses pile up everywhere. For the carrion eaters, this is a time of prosperity. Many caimans that had to leave their pools in search of another with more water failed in their efforts, and their crackled remains lie on Los Llanos. Our caiman is in one of the few pools that still has water, near a small stand of trees. The fish jump constantly because of the lack of oxygen in the water, and the number of caimans and turtles concentrated in such a small pool is overwhelming. This attracts all the fish-eating birds in the area. Curiously, they're the only ones fishing. Not one of the caimans catches a single fish. The situation is so desperate that all the animals seem paralyzed with anxiety. If it doesn't rain very soon, none of them will leave the pool alive. To the northeast of Venezuela, in inland Cuba, other protagonists are experiencing a radically different situation. Our Cuban crocodile has finally found a partner and is doing everything he can to mate.